Alright, so if you've been keeping up, we are on the final tower, which is going to be the Demon Tower. It consists of fairies, unknowns, Ragnarok, demons, and catastrophes. So we're going to tackle this with our own unknown team. It's going to be Camilla, Gamma, Milim, and Sab. So the idea here, right, is Camilla's basically like your offensive Nanashi. If you don't have her, you can use him. She's going to be giving a lot of, basic stats or all stats, something like that. She's going to be shocking. We're going to do extra damage to shocked enemies. Milim's the main DPS. Sobnok's basically sub DPS. And she sometimes stuns. She sometimes turns off single targets. Sometimes AoEs. She's pretty good all around. Now, we do have to run HP defense on everybody except Milim. We have the luxury of running attack crit, but if you don't have that luxury, quad HP is fine. And if you don't have the luxury, then you could probably run the Sky Ocean Somerset. I'm going to run the CC cards so that I can go first. And if you don't have the Sky Ocean Summer card set and you have to run quad HP, then you probably suck and then need to run number 31, which I guess does something to unknowns, but not too much in this case. So that's going to be our setup. We're going to go ahead and jump into it. So in my carefully crafted experimentation, similar to the Lancelot team, we have discovered a very powerful button through the use of very meticulously placed units. And by hitting this auto button, Sobnok will double AoE, decent damage on HP, right? She's going to shock everybody because of Gamma. Nice crit. Mind break everybody. Milim's going to come out with her AoE next. One shot everybody. Then the extra tick from Dragon's Rampage is going to take out Helbram, even though he has that revive. Okay? So because this team consists of no weird cards, it's all attacks, just like I mentioned with the Lancelot team, Otto's going to use everything from right to left. We've got triple AoE. We are literally autoing another tower. Now the question is, could I have found a way to auto the tower we did before this, which was Legend Tower? Demon Tower. Don't remember. But we used demons, and you can auto with them. I don't think you could do anything with sins. It's a possibility. I think it takes some thought, a little more thought than just being able to auto with them. Humans, I don't think it happens either. I think these are the only two good teams with really solid AoEs. And honestly, the Lancelot Fairy team probably can only do it right now because of the Lancelot buff. So he's hitting for a crazy amount, even on a borrowed HP set, which is what we did. But power to the unknowns, right? Because there is no buff for them. And they're absolutely wrecking shop, right? We saw them just completely one-tap whatever the last team was. Already forgot. I think it was unknowns. Here we got Ragnarok. Tyr already dying, literally almost to Sob cards alone. Barely even needing Milim to pull up. But of course, she's going to do her thing. And she's going to wipe. So far, nobody's surviving. Even the Helbram revive does not help. Now, this is a strong team, don't get me wrong. Double demons. Double unknowns. You know, hybrid. These guys could live. I think there's a chance we don't one-tap here. But I feel like I could still auto. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it do it. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, because Meli's going to get those stat buffs. That's pretty big for him. Ooh, the tick from Milim does in fact wipe Demi and Zeldris, and then we get to lock out, I think those were those AoEs? I'm not sure. No, we got some nice merges. I'm a big fan of this. So I think I'm gonna just let the auto go and see what it does. Because we got a Milim merge. We're using 2 Milim cards. Now that's just probably gonna be fine. Wow. You get that Milim AoE again, and it's just... It is a wrap, even with them stacking. Okay, those are the 2 worst units to leave alive the longest amount of time. Because they will continue to stack. And yeah, they will eventually become killable. But that is not going to happen. They die on turn 2, right? So, a little, I guess, less consistent than the Lancelot team. But again, they have the buffs. You know, what can you do? You can't compete with buffs, seasonal buffs. But, the Lancelot Fairies needed a seasonal buff in order to mimic a fraction of the Unknown's power. Which, again, is why I think Milim's still kind of rank 1 in PvP. I don't think Lancelot's really doing too much to them. Lilia survives. Good for her. She dies to the tick. And that is going to be whatever tower this was. I forgot. But if you guys like to drop a thumb, maybe sub if you're into that. I'll see you in the next one.